Hello friends, welcome back to lecture number 9 in this series. In this lecture, we are going to discuss about the moment of resistance of a reinforced concrete section. This moment of resistance will be sometimes referred as MR, and it is also referred as MU limiting, that is limiting moment of the section. So, as we know that this moment of resistance concept we are going to discuss for the three types of sections. The three types of sections we have already discussed previously also, that the section may be a balanced section, the section may be an under reinforced section, and a section may be a over reinforced section. So let us first discuss for the balanced section. So as we know that the points of the balanced section as shown the figure here also, that a balanced section is a section in which the tensile tensile strain in steel and the compressive strain in concrete reaches at the same time. Or we can say that both the materials in a reinforced cement concrete will be strained to their maximum limit at the same time. Then that section will be termed as a balanced section. Balanced section is an economical section, and the moment of resistance of balanced section can be obtained either by considering the tensile force or by considering the compressive force. As we know that a balanced section, or for a balanced section, the actual depth of neutral axis, that is XU, will be equals to limiting depth of neutral axis. This limiting depth of neutral axis will be termed as XU limiting, or sometimes it is also termed as XU max as per the IS 456. So whenever this XU, that is actual depth of neutral axis, is equals to XU max, or limiting depth of neutral axis, or whenever the percentage of steel is equals to limiting percentage of steel, then we can say that the section is a balanced one. And at the time of limit state of collapse, the strain in concrete will be equals to 0.0035, and the strain in steel will be equals to 0.87 Fy upon Es plus 0.002, that we have seen in the assumptions what we have considered in limit state of collapse in flexure. The moment of resistance will be maximum or limiting, and it will be denoted by Mu limiting. So if we consider the stress diagram, the stress block will be as shown in the figure here. We know that the maximum stress or the design stress in concrete will be equals to 0.45 FCK, as we have discussed previously also for the balance section. And we know that this total portion is going to subject to a compressive force which is going to act at the CG of this stress block, and the amount of this force or the magnitude of this compressive force Cu will be equals to 0.36 FCK into XU into B, where FCK is the characteristic strength of concrete, XU is the depth of neutral axis, and B is the width of section. And at the same time, the tensile force is also going to develop, and which is going to act at the CG of the tension reinforcement what we have provided, and the magnitude of this TU will be equals to 0.87 Fy into AST, where Fy is the characteristic strength of steel and AST is the area of tensile steel. So these two forces are going acting, which creates a system of forces. So As we know that to find out the moment of this system, for being in equilibrium, we have to consider a concept of moment of resistance. To bring this total system in equilibrium, the equal and opposite moment should be developed, which is called as a resisting moment. So, by considering any one force, we'll be able to calculate the amount of that resisting moment. Hence, this moment of resistance can be calculated by using relation Cu into Z, where Z is the lever arm what we have calculated in previous lectures. So suppose if you want to calculate the moment about this compressive force Cu, if we have to calculate the moment about compressive force, then the force which is going to develop moment about this Cu is nothing but the tensile force. So we can calculate the moment either by using Tu into Z, or if we suppose want to calculate moment about the tensile force, then we'll be able to calculate the force by using relation Cu into Z, because Cu is the force and Z is the perpendicular distance between the point about which we are going to take the moment and the force. So in this way, for a balanced section, we can calculate the moment of resistance by using Cu into Z, or by using Tu into Z, as I told you in previous slide also. If we use the relation mu limiting or mr is equals to Cu into Z, so if we put this value of Cu and Z, then we'll get the relation as mu limiting will be equals to 0.36 FCK B into Xu limiting into bracket D minus 0.42 Xu limiting. Or if we consider the tensile force, then we can write the equation as mr or mu limiting will be equals to 0.87 Fy into AST into bracket D minus 0.42 Xu limiting. So by using these two relation or any of these two relation, you will be able to calculate the limiting moment for a balanced section. So this is the ideal conditions or ideal equations what we are to use to simplify the concepts. Now to find out this limiting value of moment for different grades of steel, we'll generalize this equation. So for that, as we know that we can take the any one of this relation. Let us consider here that mu limiting will be equals to Cu into Z. So if we put the value of Cu and Z, then the equation will be equals to 0.36 FCK B into Xu limiting into bracket D minus 0.42 Xu limiting. Let us divide and multiply by D, small d. So we'll get the equation like 0.36 FCKB into Xu limiting divided by D into D. Here we have purposefully multiplied and divided by the D. Similarly, we did here also, so that we have multiplied and divided by the D. So that will be equals to, if we simplify this equation will be like this: 0.36 FCKB into Xu limiting by D in bracket D into bracket 1 D by D is equals to 1 minus 0.42 Xu limiting by D into D. So let us consider this equation as equation number 1. Just what we did, we have taken this term, this D here, so that we have got this relation 0.36 FCKB into D square into Xu limiting by D into bracket 1 minus 0.42 Xu limiting by D. Let us consider this equation as equation number 1. Now let us move towards our main focus, that we have to calculate the value of limiting moment for different grades of steel. So as we know that normally we are using three types of grades in our practice. which is mild steel, that is Fe250. HYSD bars, in HYSD bars, two rates we are using, that is Fe415 and Fe500. So let us find out the limiting values of moment for these three different grades of steel. So first of all, we'll consider the mild steel, that is Fe250 grade of steel. As we know, and we have derived previously also, that the XU limiting for the Fe250 grade of steel will be equals to 0.53 times D. And as we have seen in IS 456 also, the value of Xu max by D ratio will be equals to 0.53 D. 0.53. And if we see this value and the equation 1, then we can utilize this value in equation 1, so that the equation 1 will be rewritten as like this. It will be equals to 0.36 FCKBD square into bracket 0.53 into 1 minus 0.42 into 0.53. So if we solve this equation, then we'll get equation as mu limiting will be equals to 0.149 FCKBD square. So this is nothing but the equation for limiting moment of resistance for Fe250 grade of steel. So value of limiting moment, or the maximum moment that can be taken by a section which is constructed by using mild steel, and if we know the grade of concrete and if we know the sectional sizes, then we can easily calculate the limiting moment or the maximum moment that can be carried by the section by using this relation. Mu limiting will be equals to 0.149 FCKBD square. So this is the important equation what we have to consider frequently. So you may note down this value. Now similarly for Fe415 grade of steel, we have to find out the equation. Now again we know for Fe415 grade of steel, the value of Xu limiting will be equals to 0.48 D. Hence, the ratio of Xu limiting to D will be equals to 0.48. Again, if we put this same value in equation number 1, then the equation 1 will be equals to this. And if we simplify this equation, then we'll get the equation for limiting moment for Fe415 grade of steel. That will be 0.138 FCKBD square. Okay, so this is the limiting moment for the Fe415 grade of steel. So again, if you know the grade of steel, grade of concrete and the sectional sizes provided, then we'll be able to find out the maximum moment that can be carried by the section. So this is again important equation. So note down this equation in your notebook. And lastly, we'll find out the value for Fe500 grade of steel. So as we know that the XU limiting for Fe500 grade of steel is 0.46 D. So the ratio of XU limiting to D will be equals to 0.46. If we put this value in equation 1, then we can write the equation 1 as mu limiting is equals to 0.133 FCKBD square. So this is the limiting moment for Fe500 grade of steel. Okay, so note down this equation also in your notebook, so that you'll get all these three values at one place for further referencing. So these are the values for limiting moments for balanced section. So these are the values of limiting moments for a balanced section. Now the moment of resistance or mu limiting for a under reinforced section. So for a under-reinforced section, as we know that in under-reinforced sections, the value of strain in steel reaches to its maximum value or the ultimate value before the value of concrete. It means that the steel will fail first and then your concrete is going to fail. That's why we are calling the section as under reinforced section. So when the XU is less than XU limiting or XU max, then we can say the section is a under reinforced section, or when the actual amount of percentage of steel provided is less than the percentage of steel required for the balance section, that is PT limiting, then we can say that the section is a under reinforced section. Okay, so due to this, the strain in steel at the time of limit state of collapse will be more than the given value, permissible value of 0.87 F upon ES plus 0.002. Hence, we can calculate the moment of resistance by using the relation Tu into Z instead of using the relation Cu into Z, because here the failure of section will be due to the failure of reinforcement. So that's why the tensile force will be the critical value, and that's why we are using the relation Tu into Z for a under reinforced section to find out the value of moment of resistance. So simply put the value of Tu here. So Tu is nothing but 0.87 Fy into AST into D minus 0.42 Xu. And for over-reinforced section, as we know that in over-reinforced section, the actual strain in concrete will reaches first, then the strain in steel reaches. So there will be a sudden collapse, and as due to this possibilities of sudden collapse, IS 456 doesn't require or doesn't recommend IS 456 don't recommend use of over reinforced sections. So that's why there is no point to find out the value of limiting moment for a over reinforced section. Okay, so this is the concept of moment of resistance for under reinforced section. For over reinforced section, we are not calculating this value, and for balance section, we have derived three equations for three different grade of reinforcements. Okay, so this is all for now. We'll stop here. Thank you. If you like this video, click on the like button. If you are not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. Do not forget to click on the bell icon so that you'll get the notifications of new videos. Also, do not forget to share this video with your friends so that they will get benefited of this. Thank you.